Hi guys, my name is Sharon Forester. Thank you so much for coming. For this video, I am going to be showing you all of the childhood stories that I have written that I have yet to type on the computer. Or stories that I am typing on the computer but haven't gotten around to finishing, which is maybe two. So these things are really special to me because I've done this since... It started in summer of 6th grade, that I was right before I was going to 7th grade. At that time, I had gotten a new laptop, and I was really excited to see the blank page, and I wanted to inspire people the way books have inspired me when I started reading in middle school, so we all gotta start somewhere, right? This is the first I've ever written, okay? Now this one is about aliens and humans, and you can guess what the name is. Aliens and humans. Alright, so in here I wrote over 300 pages of goodies, stories right here. I wrote it on pencil. Alright, look at that. All in pencil. Sorry, the light of the sun is glaring. But here I have the chapter list and more writing in pencil, if you can see that. This is my handwriting since I was young. I would grab papers and I would write just like this until this binder was all filled up. And this was the very first sample of what I typed on the computer right here. So aliens and humans. This is the handwriting on it. I mean, the font on the computer that I thought would be the font I would use, but I kind of changed the font now. And I've written the first 7 chapters, but there's still way more to go. It's a lot of different chapters on here. The only sad thing about this is that I threw away the first 2 chapters of the handwritten project, but I figured now that I have the second, the beginning right here, if I have all the chapters together, then I think I am good to go. So it's just something that I hope I can make up for whenever I do a video on the internet in the future showcasing the handwritten of the story, okay? And as I mentioned in a different video, this is the other story that I wrote when I was little. It's A Dreamer's Purgatory, but I called it here Imaginary World. And I had a slightly different concept of what the characters do here, so this is a completed little novelette that I wrote. Again, eventually I'll be making a video about it. You guys can kind of read what's in there. These are just empty papers. Because like I said, gotta get that paper. Oh. This is actually a prologue. Huh. So this is actually the beginning or the second book of the story. I can't even remember. I wrote another entire book in here based on that first binder I just gave you guys. And this... oh, more chapters that fell out. It's a big book I wrote when I was young. It actually took me 3 years because I would spend a lot of time obsessing on YouTube and role-playing with people and thinking that people liked me and things like that. Anyways, so here I have an empty journal. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I will. But how pretty is it? This is a very natural produced by hand, handmade paper, flowers, leaves from South India. I plan to write some stuff in here as well. I just haven't gotten around to it. In here, I have a story about a wizard, okay? I named it Wizards, but I cannot use that name anymore because unfortunately there is a book called Wizards now, right? And I actually liked it. I just can't find it anymore. So I started off writing like this. Look at my cute handwriting. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I can't wait to start typing this stuff in because it'll be so much help. My brain was going at 100 miles an hour and it wasn't always fast enough to catch up. I really loved that about writing. I had a whole idea going. Excuse me. Here, But the problem is that I kept writing, and I had an idea. I was going to continue, and then I forgot what the hell I was writing. So hopefully after reading that and starting the book, I can come up with something, or at least remember what the heck I was going to write about. So, this little notebook has a little story based on my cartoon characters, based on the book that I am writing. I don't want to show too much, because it's a little draft, so, one tiny glance. Ready? Okay, that's it. Here I have the episode about space bunnies coming to attack. I wrote only on one page because I was planning on writing drawings over here, because I was told when I was young, oh, you gotta have drawings with your written work so that you guys can do animation. There you go. The word wouldn't come out of my mouth. So, I had done different little stories. This isn't the first one at all. I kind of wanted to not do a comic book, but now I want to do a storyboard because that is the best solution to put it in between. I can't animate. I don't want to do a detailed comic, but something to kind of show off what the characters look like and what they're doing and where they're at without stressing so much with time, because I just did not want to spend so much time trying to put something out there. I want to do this before I die. So, yes, I might think I might die tomorrow if I don't do this today. And that's a good motivator for me to get things done. I have done a few episodes, and I had forgotten that I did that, so I have to keep this little booklet in mind. This is another little booklet where I also have little episodes. I was in 7th grade getting bullied for being creative because I was building episodes instead of having a boyfriend. So, that pretty much tells you a little bit about me. Look at that. I wrote so much in these notebooks, I had no idea. Now, this little journal has a very short story. It might be a novelette, it might be even smaller than that, because it's not that big. So in here, it's called The Vampire Lovers, and it is not what you think. It is literally the vampire lovers, the lovers of vampires, people that are fanatics of vampires. I thought it was going to be a really funny name that got people in the wrong direction, but got them into a new story that maybe they might pick up. Alright? So it's about these two friends that are fans of vampires, and they end up meeting vampires, and instead of getting scared and saying the whole thing, oh, they're gonna suck my blood, they're like, hell yeah, turn us into vampires, man. I really want that. And then they kind of hang out. No one's ever written a story like that before. This is gonna be the first time. It's always about falling in love with a vampire, and I thought this would be the funniest thing in the world. So, this is something to keep in mind that I'm gonna type in later. And look how cute this journal is. I need to use this side to type in my next story. This story is about aliens. When I was in high school, that's when I wrote this story, I had a friend named Denise, and I liked her more than she liked me. So, I still made her a bestie friend in here, even though. So, I was also really obsessed with that new phone. It's coming out. This one is called Living an Alien's Life by Sharon Forester, of course. In here, I used almost the entire journal to write this book. But again, look at how cute my handwriting is. It's basically about aliens taking over the world, and they force them to be slaves back at their home planet. And the reason it's called Living an Alien's Life is because I kind of pictured, oh, this is how they live, and now they're forcing us to live their lifestyle. And I kind of remember that at the end of writing this, I felt like I had no idea what I was going to do with how they were going to live their alien's life. But now that I'm older and have more perspective about the genre, then maybe I could figure something out. I just didn't want it to be like any normal building advance or whatever. I wanted them to be actually kind of living it through nature and all that. But then it kind of feels like it's a caveman era. I mean, I'll figure it out. But it is something where they have to slave away on the land so that they can get all their needs met. Putting that down. What's next in here? Very important. This is my dream journal. I was really obsessed with Invader Zim when I got this notebook. I broke it up and then I added more paper and then I took threads and then I smashed them together like this. See that? And the reason I did this is because I was really obsessed with Invader Zim and I was going through puberty and stuff. So the thought of getting with Zim himself or Dib or something was sexy and awesome. So I wrote down dreams that I have of Invader Zim. Romantic and non-romantic, okay? So I have little secrets in here. But now that I'm older, I really don't care. I'm gonna share it. I can write a story out of this one day, but look at all these different dreams. I was really convinced that if I thought hard enough or watched hard enough or obsessed hard enough, then I would have dreams. And guess what? I was right. In my childhood, that's exactly what I did, and that's how I got all these dreams in here. Over time, though, I kind of started to like different things. So, and having different dreams. I wanted to really thicken my writing, okay? So I started writing down dreams that I had in general. So, these are all stays in. I promise you that I do have in here other dreams. I just can't find it right now because I wrote this in sketch form, which is really cool. It's like a little script. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. That's okay. But look at that cute little drawing. I have other dreams that I wrote down because it's good to write your dreams for story ideas. A lot of my ideas actually came from dreams. One of my short stories called I'm Lost from When Life Strikes Midnight is actually a vivid dream I had. I remembered everything word for word. Nothing in that book is made up or a lie. I wrote it exactly the way the dream went, and I think I kicked ass on it, okay? So that is a fun read if you ever get it. I'm trying to find to see if there's another dream, but these are all of Zim. I guess I wanted a different notebook. I don't know. What is this? Nope. 28. 28 dreams. 29. No, 32. 32 dreams of Zim. Nope. 33. Oh, I have more. Okay, hold on. Let me just skip to the end here. First dream of what? Oh, you know what? I even wrote down the age I had these dreams in. Okay, you know what? I'm spending too much time in this part. I'm sorry. Let me move on. Oh, wait. There it is. The piranha, look at me. The zombie pirates. See, they did vampire pirates. I thought, why not do zombie pirates? I don't know if it exists because it's been random, but I wrote down the ages I had all this and the dreams I had, and I need to use this to write down more dreams. Yeah, I just haven't had very many dreams, so it's been a little difficult. Oh, see, look, I made a little drawing about a specific dream I had that I remember vividly, and I want to make a story out of it. I just have trouble remembering what the heck happened in here. What age did I have it? I was 20 years old when I had this dream. That was a decade ago. I'm 30. All right, next. Sorry, next. In here, I have some songs I wrote when I was a little kid. These are Christian songs, but I also have worldly songs that I wrote when I was a kid, and that is in a different blog post, too. This is news articles, okay? Now, this news article right here, I promise you now, this is a short story I wrote, and that is called Amazing Articles. No. News articles on amazing events. That is the name of it. And these are all different short stories. I wrote 4 mini stories for my creative writing class, and I've kept this the entire time. And here I turned it into its very own short story. I did make it slightly longer while I was editing. Not much, just like something here and there to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit. But it's its own short story, too. And it's also in the book When Life Strikes Midnight. What else do I have in here? Oh, I have another story called Temptation. I wanted to have like a demon and an angel following you along through your walk in being a good person. So I thought this was going to be a very cool thing to write about. I just didn't get very far because I started writing other projects. Look at me. Can't talk. This one, remember Aliens and Humans? So do I, because I got it correct. So here I wrote and printed out while editing the chapters. The very first book I've ever written is in here. I just have to continue writing this thing because every single time I write, I forget. But this is definitely my next project after the cartoon one. I can tell you that much is promised because I really want to get it done before I leave this planet. What else do I have? In here I have tons of screen protectors and papers because, again, artist and writer, really obsessed. A lot of art. Okay, I use this binder to kind of edit certain things, so I just thought I'd show it off to you. I have this other folder, banged up a little bit, The Alien Wish, about a girl who doesn't like her life and she wants something different, so she makes a wish that things could be different, and an alien lands on her backyard and changes her life, and then she starts regretting the wish because things go bad. That's basically the gist of it. Here is a little draft of it and other ideas that I wrote already. And then these are other papers, of course. I also have this ginormous binder where I have stuff, but I don't have any stories in here. You know what? This is where Aliens and Humans used to be when I first wrote the other chapter, but I decided to make it a smaller binder for it. So that's just on hiatus right now. And I have this with more screen protectors and another binder to work with. So I basically have all of my needs that I need to make these stories happen. I just gotta find some time and make them, you know, happen. So with all this, I just want to let you know that I will be making more videos to demonstrate all these different things that I've done. And I am very happy for these different projects. Even though I was bullied in school for doing this, I don't regret it because it has helped me get to where I am right now. I mean, it's not exactly where I want to be, but it's exactly where I need to be so that I can actually focus really hard on my work. Because I really do love writing and I want to succeed in this. And having these projects on hand before I write more stuff is going to be really awesome to work with. So with that, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment anything that I can do for you to help you guys out, or, you know, any tricks or tips because of my blog. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.